Well, it looks like everyone watched the latest episode of Game of Thrones, right? Including several teams in the NFL.
Well, one thing everyone is trying not to watch, Avengers Endgame spoilers. But we've got some tips on how to avoid them. Our News 19 nerds are breaking it all down in this week's Nerd Roundup.
Hey guys, we're the News 19 Nerds. I'm Lauren.
You're not Leroy.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Just tying that knot.
Just tying the knot. I'm Michael. We're here with your nerd wrap-up for the week, and it starts right now.
Unfortunately, ending scenes for Marvel's Avengers Endgame has been leaked thanks to Reddit, but there are ways to avoid spoiling the entire movie. We found some tips on GameSpot, like staying off social media. And if you can't stay off social media, you can make some adjustments, like tweaking your settings on Twitter, disabling autoplay for video. You can also mute words like Avengers, Endgame, and leak in the settings of your Twitter account. But look, we have a week until the official release of Endgame, so just stay off these sites and get your tickets.
The next generation of video game consoles is here. At least news about them is. Mark Cerny, the guy who helped design the PS4, is now talking about the next PlayStation system in an interview with Wired. He talked about custom chip architecture and ray tracing technology. You don't need to worry about that, but expect a system that will push graphics and audio beyond anything what you've seen on current systems. Also expect shorter load times and higher performance. When's it coming out? We're not sure, but it won't be in 2019.
Game of Thrones is back, and if you haven't been living under a rock, you're probably one of the 17.4 million viewers that tuned into the Season 8 premiere on Sunday. It was HBO's biggest night for streaming, up 8% from last season's premiere. So look, after waiting 2 years for this season, it's no wonder people were glued to their TVs to get a glimpse of Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen. But the next episode is Sunday at 9.
Remember when jocks and nerds couldn't get along? Well, the NFL is proving those days are gone. The league released the upcoming schedule for all 32 teams, and most organizations found fun ways to let their fans know. Many mimicked the Game of Thrones opening, but the best may be the Carolina Panthers, who used video games like Super Mario Kart, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and Halo to announce their schedule. Speaking of Halo, after talking about it for years, Showtime has cast an actor to play Master Chief in its Halo TV show. Emmy-nominated Pablo Schreiber will don the green Mjolnir armor. You may know Schreiber for his work on American Gods, Den of Thieves, or Orange is the New Black. You could also know him as Liev Schreiber's younger brother. The show begins production this fall in Budapest, Hungary.
Universal Pictures has given us another look at Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, aka the best buddy cop action movie of 2019. Well, the movie sees The Rock and Jason Statham reprise their roles from the previous films as they work together to take down Idris Elba, or as he calls himself, the Black Superman. The movie comes out in August and will likely be rated PG-13.
And speaking of Hobbs and Shaw, we actually did a reaction trailer that you can watch on our YouTube channel. Speaking of YouTube, you can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, WOTX.com.
Yep.
Lauren, thank you for joining us. Leroy, we'll see you next week. And that's going to be it for us on the News 19 Nerds.
Oh, we love the News 19 nerds. Of course, you can follow them on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.